bourbon brothers and sisters, and happy Friday to everyone who celebrates it. Tonight, I'm going to be celebrating it with, what do I got here? I have some Old Pepper single barrel. It is a 4-year, 108.4 single barrel. I said that twice. But before I start, we are 15 days away from the raffle, Whiskey Fights Cancer. We're about $1,000 short from our goal. Let's hit it, man. Let's get going. We have 15 days, plenty of times to get it in. $1,000 isn't that much. We raved a nice piece right now. We have over 60 bottles. We have some merch from JT Melik. We're going to have some merch from Pat Bourbon. And you know what? Let's help somebody. Whiskey Fights Cancer. Be a great person. I know that we all have it in us. Sometimes I question myself, but it's just the anger taking over. But not tonight. Tonight, once again, the Old Pepper single barrel sent to me by a friend who's not on TikTok. A friend in a different realm of my life. Said, hey, I got a couple bottles. I'll send you something. He sent me this Old Pepper. He goes, you ever have it? I said, no, I've only had the James E. Pepper. He hadn't had the James E. Pepper, but now he's got that. So what we got here? It's 80% corn, 12% malted barley, and 8% malted rye. So I'm expecting that malted rye to give it a little chocolatey taste. The malted rye usually gives like that chocolate, a little bit more viscous, maybe a honey. But I believe that's why they malt the rye. I may be a little off, but I think that's the reason. It's for flavor and for thickness. So here we go. The color on this is superb. I can't believe it's only 4 years. It is a very dark caramel brownish color. Very, very nice. On the nose. Okay. The caramel carols over to the nose. It's right there, the caramel. It's got a nice touch of oak. There is a fruitiness in it. It's a dark fruit, a stone fruit. It's not coming off as a typical cherry fruit. It's more of a darker stone fruit than the cherry. Maybe a bit of fig. Earthiness, very pleasant, very light smell that mixes quite a few different aromas in it that really comes together. Cheers. The caramel really carries over. Definitely a light chocolate, thick coating on the top of the tongue. Doesn't really come down the sides. Little heat on the back end, nothing crazy. Some classic vanilla oak, but a more of a mapley, caramel, chocolatey. There is a fruitiness there. And it is some type of berry, maybe maybe even a dark cherry or those dark blueberry fruits. It's very good. It's got just enough spiciness to it where the sweetness gives it a nice balance. There's a lot of flavors in here that commingle together that really come together nicely. I'm getting more chocolatey and fruit on the side of my tongue right now. And in the back, it really comes down nicely and gives me a little bit of a hug right here where I'm getting that oak, but it's like a sugary sweet honey taste right down here. But this is very good. I think the price point, as I saw it on Sealbacks, I think it was $59.99. For $59.99, I think I said it was 108.4 proof. This is delicious. Great price point, great proof point. Old Pepper single barrel. I very rarely see them in my area, but this is something I would definitely consider getting if I did see it somewhere else. Now listen, let's get back to the Whiskey Fights Cancer. Come on, let's do our thing. Let's help somebody out. Let's show the world that we are the best community on any social media platform. Let's do the right thing, because when you're down, we're going to be there to pick you up. So right now, let's help lift somebody else up. Find somebody you love, give them a hug. Tomorrow's no guarantee. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, very nice.